everybody. Golly, we're getting a crazy reaction from these videos we're doing about West Mifflin and Mount Lebanon, and people are loving it. And it's hard to get good information about smaller communities around a big city like Pittsburgh, but we're trying our best. And I'm only here for a few days, and I'm also not a native, so I don't know exactly. I'm just going by what people are telling me and just my knowledge gained from traveling around the country, living in multiple countries, growing up, and et cetera, blah, 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 shamalama ding dong. So this video is going to return to our friend West Mifflin. Now, West Mifflin, I don't know what it is, but people love West Mifflin. We actually, other than Mount Lebanon, West Mifflin has generated the biggest reaction of the videos we've done for the Pittsburgh area. So we talked about dating people, singles, how to find singles in West Mifflin. We talked about some of the unique things you can only do in West Mifflin. And so in this case, somebody was asking about more about the geography, like what makes it unique? Why is West Mifflin have such a powerful pull on people? And generally the answer is, when people ask me that question about different communities around the country, it's because of the people. And that sounds trite, the people of West Mifflin. But the people of West Mifflin really are a special group of people. And I'll give you a good example, okay? In 2005, there was a guy driving through West Mifflin in his bread truck that broke down in West Mifflin during rush hour. So do you think the people of West Mifflin drove around him and avoided him and told him to get out of their way and honked at him? No. They bought all his bread, all the donuts, all the baked goods. They bought it all right out of the broken down car. He took that money and was able to get the car fixed, the van, his work van. He was able to get it fixed. The West Mifflinites bought all of his goods right out of his broken down bread van. Bread, biscuits, cakes, baked goods, cookies. Guys, that's what West Mifflin's all about, is helping your fellow man, but also getting a good deal on a muffin. So here, that's one example. So let's talk about the geography of the city, and the three things of many, but three things that people talk a lot about of the geography that make it unique. And one of them is the West Mifflin Indian Burial Ground. So you're talking about a very old part of the country here, and the West Mifflin Burial Grounds are mounds in the middle of the city that are sacred, that have been set aside, that are roped off, and you can't go in there. But what it does, it provides a powerful mystic pull on the residents. And as a result, the air seems to have a mystical quality, almost like Joshua Tree, if you've ever been out there in the desert outside of LA. You can just feel it in the air, that there's a special sort of mystical, almost religious, spiritual feeling in the air that makes West Mifflin so attractive. And that's number one. Number two, of the geography, and we're just talking about landmarks. I don't know necessarily geography like, the rocks below the ground, that kind of geography. But I mean, or that'd be geology. But just in terms of interesting landmarks, the Indian Burial Grounds is always a big one. And then in the big traffic circle, they have a giant traffic circle in downtown Mifflin, the center of Mifflin. And in the middle of the traffic circle is a roller dome that the West Mifflin shoulder blades, sorry, I had to double check that mirror there. The West Mifflin rollerblades team is called the West Mifflin Shoulder Blades. And the reason they're called that is because they're good at taking their shoulder and body checking the opponent with that shoulder blade. They kind of turn their whole shoulder so it exposes the shoulder blade, and then with the but they're sharp shoulder blade, and they sharpen them. They go home and sharpen them with, files and stuff. They get that shoulder blade all sharpened, and they can kind of poke the opponent. And that's all played. All those local matches of the West Mifflin Shoulder Blades rollerblade team are played right there in the traffic circle, because it's a central location. The traffic circle is so big. I mean, it's really big. It's 2 football fields big. That there's plenty of parking and plenty of places to put a roller dome, ice rink, and then they also have a TGI Fridays out there, a special franchise. Just thinking about putting in a Chick-fil-A, but they're still running it through the city council. So that is unique about West Mifflin. And finally, number 3, and there's lots more, but we'll just cover 3 in this video. Guys, West Mifflin has one of the longest parkours in the world. Now, parkours is a trail put in by the city that has stops along which you do various exercises. Okay, and they're all natural, meaning one of them is to help improve balance. So there's a balance beam made of wood that has been installed by the city, and you walk along the balance beam and improve or enhance your balance. There are various sit-ups, push-ups, right? A lot of body weight exercises all along this, what they call a parkours in West Mifflin. And for body weight exercise enthusiasts, it's known as one of the most popular in the world because of its length. So West Mifflin, this particular parkour is 27 miles long. And it would take you most people, it takes them, half day, full day to get through it. But if you can, the city will give you a medal every time you get through all 27 miles. And there is one lady that lives in northern West Mifflin. You heard that right, northern West Mifflin. She has 30,000 parkour medals that they awarded her for finishing the parkours, because she would do it several times a day for years, guys. Now she's so fit, this lady in northern West Mifflin, that she can eat a pizza while she's running. She holds the box and eats the whole pizza while she's running. She's ordered pizzas on the fly, so the pizza, like Domino's, will pull up next to her and give her the pizzas while she's running. She's that fit, guys. And really the bigger problem is not eating the pizzas, it's paying for them with her Bank of America card, right? While she's running. And sometimes it doesn't go through the little swipe thing, and she's running. But nonetheless, it just shows you what you can do when you focus on one activity and give it your all. So those are 3 unique things about the landmarks in West Mifflin. And of course, the Indian Mounds you can't go on, but you can do the parkours, and you can attend games, matches of the West Mifflin Shoulder Blades rollerblade team. I hope that helps. Let me know how it works for you.